if you've been a victim to ghrelin hunger as opposed to actual full-on hunger, then maybe this is for you. I'd been listening to ghrelin for like the past 2 months and I gained a straight up 8 pounds. So I went from being like 122 to 130. Yesterday I was 129.8. I'm not going to really count that, but I'm doing a 2-week mini cut. And this morning I was like 128.6. Anyways, I'm going to put the like me on the scale, whatever, overlay here so we remember exactly how much it is. I'm Josie and I lost some weight intentionally before having a corrective surgery for rectocele, which I got that after I had my 3 beautiful children. But basically for about 6 months prior to the surgery, for the first month or two, I lost like a good 5 to 7 pounds, somewhere in that range, simply by not breastfeeding, and then the rest was intentional. So I went from like 137, 138 to 120 something by the time I had surgery. And I kind of did that in like, one, it was the last time I could really do anything that was like intensive exercising and gym type stuff before I went in surgery, and was looking anywhere from 6 weeks to, you know, like 4 months where I might have to really be off my feet. Fortunately, my recovery's been a lot better and faster than that in terms of getting back into certain aspects of my life. But yeah, I did that, and then I felt really happy around the like 125 mark once I was being active again, going to the gym again. Because the other thing is, when it comes to weight, you have to, if you keep track of your weight regularly, you'll just see fluctuations. So if I have ice cream or if I drink alcohol, there's going to be water weight. If you just like bust your butt in the gym and everything, you're going to have excess water weight as your muscles are recovering. It's like a level of inflammation, it retains water. So that like 125 mark, anywhere between 124 and 126, in that range, I feel very happy at. I have energy to do the powerful workouts that I want to do, but I still feel very limber. And when I am that light, my gut is not distended. So when I am actively gaining weight and I keep eating, the reason you gain weight is because you just keep putting more in there than you really need. On a very general term, in terms of like eating, if you're trying to gain muscle, you know, or if you are pregnant, you know, there's all kinds of reasons that you might be gaining weight. But I think something that, for all of that, there's a level of discomfort in the abdomen, things feeling tight because it's not fully cleared out, you know? If you're taking certain medications, some people will say, oh, well, it's not calories in, calories out, except if it's slowing your digestion down and slowing your metabolism down, it's still a lot in there. And just, I'm not saying that that's good. I'm just saying I think that's a feeling we can relate to, feeling bloated, because not just PMS, but just stuff is slowing down. And I think PMS does slow down digestion. I know when I am PMSing, like before Aunt Flo comes, it is just slowed down. Can't use the bathroom, can't do anything. And I look about 4 months pregnant before I can finally be free. Like, I straight up look like 4 months pregnant. It's crazy. Well, I guess I don't look that way now fully, but this is kind of what I looked like at 3 months pregnant. And so this is me now that I am like 129, and I had an egg sandwich and a cup of black coffee. And you can see, like, it's not really the front. Like, this part's not so bad, right? So here, there's a little bit of fat in there, but it's my back. So I gain weight on like my love handles. This is where I gain weight, and not just my love handles. So my arms, pretty lean, right? They're pretty good. It's my chest, armpit area. Anywhere that's going to chafe is where I gain weight. So legs, very cut on the outside. It's the inside where I'm walking, hiking, running, anything like that, just in my yard, constantly chafing. And it's getting to the point where I'm bloated and I'm chafing more than I'd like to. And if I'm eating too much, the other side of being sluggish. So when I was like 120, I was sluggish because I needed to eat more food. And now that I am 120, I'm going to say 129 because I've eaten and everything. Now that I'm 129, it's feeling sluggish after I eat if I've overeaten. And then feeling better, honestly, the further away that it is from a meal, save for any like blood sugar crashes. And that's more so being mindful of the type of food that I'm eating. But yeah, so I'm going to do a 2-week mini cut where I'm aiming to lose 5 pounds. And the reason I say 5 pounds is PMSing. My Aunt Flo is supposed to come any time now within the next few days. So it is around that 1 month mark. My cycle is more like 30 to 32 days as opposed to 28 days. But because it's not perfectly 30 days, 31, it'll be in the next few days. So I know after that first day, I'm going to already drop 1 to 2 pounds. And then that makes it more realistic in terms of dropping a pound a week after that, a half to a pound a week. And the other thing that I mentioned earlier is, along with just the general bloating from PMS, it's also just the bloating and food from overeating. And if I started yesterday, which I didn't really start yesterday, I just thought of starting yesterday, I got like 1 to 2 days, whereas I'm on top of the food I'm eating and also increasing the fiber as well and trying to drink more water. Then a good like pound or so is going to just evacuate the dance floor. It's going to evacuate the system here, and my waist will be smaller because the gunk, it will be gone. And things will be flowing faster and more easily, cleanly. But it won't be like me just walking around with a whole bunch of undigested food. It'll be more so what I need. So that's what I'm gonna do for the next 2 weeks. And I'm thinking I'm only really going to do like this kind of video next Saturday and the Saturday afterward. So I don't know, is anyone else planning on doing any kind of mini cut now that the weather's improving here if you are in the northern hemisphere? Although I think for some people maybe it's already getting too hot. Some days it's like I need all the sunscreen, I need all the AC. But no, I love being out in the sun. I love being like a lizard person. I'm cold-blooded. I need to lie out in the sunshine and let it warm me. Although it actually makes me slower, but it makes me happier. So, but yeah, and I've been going to the gym, so I've been enjoying putting all this extra food to use, but I kind of want to be more svelte in the summer. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do for the next 2 weeks. And part of the next 2 weeks too, I'll be looking into finally like what's all involved with bodybuilding, because it seems like, I think with all the years of lifting I have behind me, that it's mostly going to be a diet thing and just maintaining muscle. But I wasn't prepared for the financial costs as I look further into it. You have to like actually have a membership to do the bodybuilding competitions, and that took me a bit of information that took me a little bit of researching to find. But I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but I need to do it, and I'm telling you to hold me to it. All right, well, I'm Josie. Thank you for watching, and if you like this kind of video, I would say feel free to subscribe. And not that this is like a lifestyle channel, but it's just kind of me living my life after having kids, after having that kind of surgery, and, you know, me just kind of documenting even for my own self, you know, hoping to get into bodybuilding. Always natty though, always gonna be, I don't want any kind of voice changes or the other effects that can come with it. I don't want like extra aggression. So yeah, you know, hopefully, you know, my words will never come back to bite me, as they seem to for some people. But I think I got decent muscle already. So yeah, if you liked it, give it a like. And you know what? I'm gonna go ramble with my kids, and we're gonna go scratch around in the garden. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your weekend or week, depending on when you're watching this. And bye.